Moving on, we have asked the girls, so let's see what's going on, who is being troubled. I see someone saying, hi ladies, how do you deal with a man who doesn't allow you to work and wants you to always stay at home? I think here is a very easy question, and I think it relates to what we were talking about yesterday, of independent women and housewives, right? Or house ladies.
Let's say empowered women versus people.
No, wait.
Traditional
Independent working women versus stay-at-home mothers and wives stroke girlfriends. I think that's that, because they're both empowered in their own ways, as we decided yesterday, right? Now, moving on, I think this is one of those situations where you need to examine what you want for your life. Unfortunately, marriages seem like they are the end all be all. You will never have to worry about the, going back into the streets and figuring out your life. You will never have to worry about yada yada yada. But once you get into a marriage, many things could happen. You could lose your partner. Then now you have no source of income. All of these things that are pre-existing in our minds, where you're thinking about the worst case scenarios and imagining that, okay, fine, so I go back home, I relax. What if he loses his job? What if he passes on? What if he's caught by a really bad illness, which has happened to many people? By the way, you're not the first person who it may happen to. So what if the worst case scenario happens? Will I be able to support us? Will I be able to da-da-da-da? All of these things are running through your mind, and you are so used to working, you're so used to being out there. However, I think on the other hand, you need to also understand why your partner is trying to make you stay home, right? Is it a thing of, you have so much in plenty, you can relax for 10,000 years. In fact, even the children of the children of your children of the children, 5 generations moved. You are okay, wealthy, you are financially stable, you are covered. If that's the case, then maybe you need to take a step back and just relax. It's okay to relax. If it's a situation where the finances aren't an issue and he just wants you to relax, that's different. But if it's a situation where he's like, I see you working, and either it's becoming a competition, because even in relationships you have competitions between partners, right? This one is making a lot more money than the other person, and so I want to use my masculinity to just be like, girl, you need to stay home because I'm supposed to be the one making the money. If it's one of those situations, then you need to have a bigger conversation. Or if it's really a situation where he's been hearing you coming back and telling you stories like, oh, so and so was hitting on me, oh, so and so is oh, so and so and so and so, and he's feeling intimidated or threatened by you being at work, again, a different conversation you need to have. So ultimately what I'm saying is, try and find out his motivation for him trying to get you out of work. Then you can have a conversation from there. Actually, once you find out what the issue is, come back, we will discuss it further.
Exactly. It all trickles down to, what do you want? What do you want for you? Do you see yourself just being a stay-at-home girlfriend, stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife? Is that okay with you? Will you be comfortable? Because it makes no sense for you to be a stay-at-home person with no finances involved. That's just the ghetto. That's just very controlling and manipulative. Because why are we at home starving? Why are we at home not enjoying good things? If it's sustainable for you to stay at home and you want to stay at home, well, that's well and good for you. But if you do not want to stay at home, even if finances are not an issue, if you don't want to stay at home, then you don't want to stay at home. It's all up to you. What do you want?
Yeah.
Go after it. Life is so short.
Find the middle ground. You could do a part-time job. You could work from home. There's so many solutions, but you have to understand what you want and what his motivation is as well.
I see the messages coming in. We have Ruga say, not Ruga. We have somebody saying, hey girls, looking yum as always. Did Ruga say that the Kenyan Ruga? Anyways, I understand his songs. I must cover one eye as I listen. That's Lola. We also have Evangeline from Kasarani saying, nawapenda sana, looking pretty as always, asking about my recent hair, nitafute huko kwa DM.